Welcome everyone to the first episode of my Pokemon Crystal Let's Play. And we're going to start a new game. I am playing as a boy. I know there are guys who have got no issue playing as girls. It's just never been a thing I do. Let's see. What's the clock say? What time is it? And I will be using a real in-game clock so I know what I'm doing. It is currently a time of recording 6:48. We're just gonna go with that. No wonder it's so dark. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. And by the way, I'll probably ask, but do you guys prefer regular screen or full screen? Just for the future. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what do you say your name was? I'll be going, if everybody expects me to go by old school or something, no, we're just going to go by Matt. Matt, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll find in fun times and tough challenges, a world of dreams and adventures. Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. Yeah, you know what? We might go with this. Either or, honestly. I tend to go this way more for my eyes, but we can go this way as well. Oh, Matt. Neighbor Professor Elm was looking for you. He said he wanted to get you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokegear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. I received my Pokegear. Pokegear, or just Pokegear, is essentially as if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set? You mustn't forget that. What day is it? What is today? Today's Thursday. I think it is, anyways. Yeah, Thursday. Daylight savings time. I don't know why that's a thing, honestly. I know it's set for farmers, but does it really have any real meaning now? Yeah, I think that's what this means, yeah. Yes, I know how to use the phone. Just turn on the Pokegear and select the phone icon. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose a name you want to call. I do love the music of these games. Hello? Who are you? So this is the famous Elm Pokemon. What are you staring at? Rude? There you are. I need to ask you a favor. I'm conducting new Pokemon research right now. I was wondering if you could help me. You could help me with it, Matt. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference. But there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently got. Sure. Thanks, Matt. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a little bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. Oh, hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. Can you go in our place? want you to raise one of the Pokemons containing these balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, Matt. Go on, pick one. I came into this knowing what I was going to get. You want Totodile, the water Pokemon? Yes, I do. I think that's a great Pokemon too. The reason I picked Totodile is because 90% of the time, I never pick Totodile. We're gonna name it after. By the way, I'll be nicknaming every member of this team. We're gonna be naming it after the ability that water Pokemon would get after this generation. Oh. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route. Not there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Received Mac.Elm's phone number. If your Pokemon is hurt, you can deal with this machine. Feel free to use it anytime. I'll count on you. Cool. Matt, how much you have this for your errand? Cool, got a potion. Potion, yeah. Only two of us, so we're always busy. I glaze this. You guys will hear me glaze this game constantly throughout this playthrough. But I love Pokemon Crystal with all my heart and soul. It's the second Pokemon game I ever had. Holy shit! Hell of a crystal, true story about this. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red, and I did play it quite a bit. But I got bored of it pretty quick because how often can you beat Pokemon Red as a kid and not lose patience? So what happened was I traded it, and I'm going to back up a bit on this. I borrowed Red from my cousin, and in return I learned to play my games. He lost my game, so I kept Pokemon Red. And as a result, again, time flew by as I played Pokemon Red consistently. Had a lot of fun with it. Cherry Grove City. Alright, we got our Pokemon Center. Shopping mart. Are we buying things or what? Yeah, not much things. Just some sad stealing items and potions. But anyway, I traded Pokemon Red and I think $15. Granted, I was in. How old was I? I want to say. Yeah, $15 when and granted, this when I was in, I think, 7th grade? Yes, 6th or 7th grade. Spinarak. Poison type. Not a great Pokemon, but not a bad one either. String Shot lowers my speed. But anyways, sorry, I keep cutting away from my story. Oh, you dick. Anyways, I traded Pokemon Red and like $15 to get a copy of Pokemon Crystal, my original copy of Crystal. Sadly, not this one. And I had that game for years. Where'd I go? How close did we get? I gotta see those things. And I just played Pokemon Crystal. Wow! Holy shit. Jesus, that was a close one. Anyways, back to what I was saying. And I played it for years. It was right up until I left it. I left it in the pants pocket once, and it got Hoot Hoot, the regional bird of Johto. I left it in my pants pocket, and my mother did laundry once, and it just destroyed the game. Broke my heart. That was a game. I played that with my cousins. I had a booklet for. I had the. Well, it was for gold and silver, not necessarily crystal. Oh, fuck you guys. But yeah, I had the guide for it for gold and silver. I had everything, man. And losing that just broke my heart. I would get another copy about a decade ago or so, give or take. But money was tight, so I had to sell it. Again, broke my heart a little bit. Then I got this a couple years ago, which I posted on Twitter about a full Gen 2 set. Yeah, I have. Which means I've got. When I say a full Gen 2 set, I mean I have copies of gold, silver. I cannot pronounce that to save my life, but if this berry does, it's berry poison. Again, fuck them. Hello, it must be Matt. Professor Elm said you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. See the mystery egg. The mystery egg and the key pocket. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that. I'm intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Aha, so you're Matt. I'm Oak, Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. What's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically reports data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. See the Pokedex. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokedex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Matt, I'm counting on you. You're returning to Professor Elm? Yeah, your Pokemon should have some rest. Thanks, buddy. Depending on you. Hello, Matt? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? No. Please get back here now. Okay. Professor Elm's in trouble. He seemed pretty panicked. Yeah, let's get back. Right as soon as you get done facing another Pokemon. we can use the levels. Let's raise it a little bit. Come on, keep pissing me off, bird brain. I really do like Hoo-Hoos, but this is just an easy. They're also easy for grinding experience early on. It's a little prick from earlier. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too will have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Well, let's see it, bitch. Mystery wants to battle. Sends out Chikorita. Sorry about that. Yes, early Pokemon games, your rival will typically pick the Pokemon that's strong against yours. Come on, quit being a pansy and hit me. There we go. Rage! And we're at level 8 now. Nice. Are you happy you won? Got $300 for winning. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Definitely the world's rudest. Although, I don't know, Gary might still have that title. In case you don't have to go through the tall grass every time around. And we're back in New Rock. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? You happen to get his name? I did get his name, and I'm doing this. It's in honor of the Old School Studios, who's the second. I'm naming him after Parchlet. Words, Matthew. I'm naming him Cross after the Old School Studios, who's a co-host, Chaos Cross. Okay, so Cross was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. This is terrible. Yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? End of the Mr. PA to Professor Allen. This? But is it a Pokemon egg? If it is, it's a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Matt. You may have what it takes to become a champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You take on the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Matt, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. And with that, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Till the next episode, our journey to be the Pokemon champion officially begins. Until then, I've been Old School Matt, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.